Right, we're back and we're talking about another episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Probably one of the most famous of season one. Because this is the first one they ever gave us a Dixon Hill. Because kind of I'm trying to think how many times Dixon Hill appears in the show. Because I know it definitely appears a few more times. It's kind of one of those things that's associated with Picard, or what he loves to do. It may be replaced because later on we'll see more of Data's kind of fascination with Sherlock Holmes. But yeah, Dixon Hill. Picard's basically got to give a negotiations. He'll give a speech to this what's the race? It's Jaradiah. Yeah, that one. It's in like a weird tongue, and he basically has to memorize it. It's just a fucking mess. That's what it is. Just a mess. Yeah, he's got to give this speech to them, and he's just it's difficult. He's just like, I need to focus on this. And Troy's just like, fucking go rest. Go have some fun on the holodeck. What, you want to try out the holodeck? I think it's the first like we've seen the holodeck, but like we've seen other just random people just generated by the holodeck, or just a location, but never like a whole big simulation by the holodeck. You know, everything all together, loads of characters, big set pieces, everything. So yeah, guy shows up to play Dixon Hill, and he meets his first client, is this woman who's I'm trying to remember. I've completely blanked why she was there. Completely blanked on it. It doesn't really matter. She's there, and she's you're looking a bit weird with your clothes. Picard's basically just still wearing his Starfleet jumpsuit, and she's like, oh yeah, I am. Maybe I should put on a suit. He'll do later on. But yes, it's like everyone's like, yeah. Most times people, it's weird the stuff that people like notice, like the holodeck characters notice. Sometimes they're programmed to notice, sometimes they're not. Like sometimes they just go, yeah, it's normal. That's normal for you. Other times they're just like, what's going on here? And this is one of those ones, especially later on. Other characters will talk about Data, and they just go, yeah, he's South American. That's why he looks. That's why he's got such a pale complexion. That's just the explanation. Some characters just kind of go, yeah, that makes sense. Other characters are like, that's rather weird. Anyway, yeah, and never seen again. Just like, no, it's fine. They were just barely mention it. Just like, yeah, they're one of those weird ones. You're like, why? But yeah, sometimes it's just based on the story, I guess. It's like, yeah, they notice it. But yeah, Picard basically leaves the holodeck after he's talking to this woman, and this guy's kind of shown up to his office before Picard exited the program, but didn't pause it before he had the program. His program is still running. Guy just kind of walks in, and goes, "Hey, where are you?" And then he properly shuts down the program, and then Picard just go, he's just like so happy talking to the crew, or his command stuff. He's just like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. I love it. It was like I was there. Yeah, he's so fucking happy, and it's one of those nice things to see, because like especially early Trek, we don't see Picard gush that much of just about saying, oh my god, I love it. He's just so happy. It's nice to see. Nice to see, your character's happy. He's just, he's so happy. He's just having the best of times. And he's like, yeah, we should go and bring the... Of course, they've got the 20th century expert, which I don't know if it's just like has to be. It's a reference to the episode with Carnin. They had the what was it? Space Eden. That's the one. They have the 20th century expert. Who's got a 20th century expert for some reason? This fucking Enterprise has always got one guy who's just like, has anyone called for me today? No need for an expert on 20th century. Okay, fair enough. Right, I'll just go back to my things. Yeah, so they have this 20th century expert to bring along with them. And Data comes along because he's like, I want to join this. I want to join this exposition. Exposition, yes. They go in there, they go, ooh, ah, ooh, in their new suits this time. Ooh, ah. Ooh. They kind of hang out for a bit, and then Picard gets arrested. And he's so giddy about it, it's brilliant. Just so happy. He gets arrested. Which, yeah, I love. And then Dr. Crusher shows up. Wants to join in as well. Join in the fun. Yeah, join into the police station. Great by... I'm trying to remember the characters. Do I have the memory alpha? I normally have the memory alpha. Yes, I do. Memory alpha, where are ya? Oh, nope, that's not. That's that one. Yes. I remember the character's name. Let me double check that because I need to mention him a few more times. In this, it is... Nope. 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 Really not. I'm trying to remember, see the character. I'm like, no, it's not that guy. That one? Nope. That one? Yeah, Whelan. There we go. What's it just having about the invite him to the holodeck program? Hey, what? Yeah, he's the 20th century historian and fiction expert, apparently. Because of course you always need one of those on the Enterprise. It's weird, but yeah. So they're hanging out. Yeah, Crusher shows up. Crusher gets hit on by a few people there. So yeah, mostly the desk sergeant. They're all kind of enjoying the time, having fun. And then Picard gets released. And kind of Picard and Crusher have this thing where they're like, oh, they're very much like they're about to fuck. Like, I'll be honest. There's a few times it was in the Naked Now, yeah, Naked Now, where they were very much about to fuck. I think it's Naked Now. I forget. I can't remember. I never remember if it's Naked Now or Naked Time. I think it's Naked Now. Where they're about to fuck, and then fucking Wayland and Data are just like, when they go, but they're gonna go back to their Dixon's office. Where Wayland and Data are like, let me come. Not in that way. Where they're just like, oh no, let's go. And Picard is so just like, I was gonna have some fuck. I want to making fuck. Why won't you guys let me making fuck? It's just like, oh well, fine. Meanwhile, on the Enterprise, they run into the Jedediah, and they did a scan, caused basically the holodeck to malfunction. I should say that happened earlier because Crusher had trouble getting into the holodeck because the doors would just reopen. But yeah, they had trouble getting it, and they keep trying to talk to them, but they're like, no, we want to speak to the captain. No, we want to speak to the captain. They just won't take any of this shit. It's like, first officer, fuck off. We're talking to the captain. And eventually they do try and contact the captain, but they realise they can't get him out of there. Can't get out of there. First send down LaForge. Yeah, send down LaForge, and then Riker goes down as well. Brings Wesley. Or is it, no, Wesley goes with LaForge. and they basically try and get it open. They're working it for quite a while, for most of the episode. Meanwhile, back in the holodeck, this evil guy, Red. I need to have these available in my head. Cyrus Red Block shows up with it. No, Fearless Lech shows up first. He shoots one of the guys. He shoots the only character who's not a lead. It's almost like become a bit of a red shirt. And then gets slapped by fucking Picard. He's like, why you slap me? How dare you? And leaves. And then brings back Cyrus Red Block and one or two other goons. And then slap Picard. Actually, no. Yeah, Felix then slaps Picard. Like, yeah, but we're... And then they face just goes, yeah, we're aliens. We can't give you the thing because we're aliens. We're not from around here. Ooh. And they're having none of it. And then another guy walks in and goes, hey, Dixon, you're still in here? Oh, you've been held at gunpoint. Well, this is awkward. Anywho, eventually, on the outside, Wesley gets it open. Not before people on the holodeck. It switches to like ice, like an ice environment quickly, and then switches back to Dixon Hill. Then the doors open. They're like, well, we got to go get the thing that you want. You know the thing you want? You keep mentioning you want the thing. We'll go get that thing. They go, no, you won't. We'll get that thing. Come on, two of us. Let's go. So the two holodeck characters basically walk out and go, well, we're going to plunder this place. Oh, no, we don't exist anymore. And they fade from existence. Because they're holodeck characters. And you can't leave the holodeck. Ugh. Have they never watched Star Trek Voyager? Ugh. So yeah, they disappear. Yeah, not with a... They need a mobile emitter to leave the holodeck. Yeah. They fade from existence. And they punch out the other goon who's just left there with them. Data lifts up the Wayland who's like bleeding out still going... And I swear when I was watching it, it looked like he was switched with the dummy. Because I think he probably was. Because they don't show his face. And I think that was what flipped. Because he was... Brent Spiner was clearly not struggling in any way. Obviously, Data wouldn't struggle. But obviously, Brent Spiner, the actor, would. So I feel like they'd probably switch out with a dummy. So Data can go... so yeah, it's just him. Rush goes off. Or not LaForge. Yeah, Data, Russia, and Wayland all go off. Picard, as Dixon Hill, talks to the cop guy who's there. Like, what would happen to me when you shut down the program? I was like, I don't know. Who knows? We will never know. And then leaves. Yeah, shuts down the program and leaves. And then comes on the bridge to do the speech that he's been preparing this whole time. And it works. The guys love him. We don't get to see him because apparently to save money we don't see this race. We never see them. And then yeah, everything is good. And Data says, no, God says, step on it instead of his gauge, which is weird. He does the, it's weird. Yeah, fun time. It's one of those ones. This is a really good episode, and it's just fun, and it's so different from anything we normally see in at least this time in Next Generation. You think like the holodeck hasn't been used that much. It's mostly been used for either non-speaking characters, or it's just been used for an environment and nothing else up until this point. And now we actually get to see it. It's great. Picard's having so much fun. It's a fun episode. And I feel like it gives a little bit of early Picard and Crusher, which is always annoying because that's never really paid off until like Star Trek Picard. 30 years fucking later. It's like, god damn it. That's the problem with these serialized procedural shows. No, procedural. Yes, that's one. That's the problem with them. Yeah, great episode. I love it. It's so much fun. And you can tell like everyone's having a blast. And I looked up and stuff and was like, yeah, everyone's having fun. They're just having fun because it's a weird, wacky episode. Yeah, great episode. One of the best. But next time, we're going to be talking about data lore. I wonder which character is going to be the focus in this episode. I mean, it's data and lore. Who are those? We'll find out next time on Star Trek The Next Generation. For now, I say, live long and prosper. Bye for now.